We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Rogelio Armenteros gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Digging in, Gosuke Katoh. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 7:05.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here comes another 0-2. This is line to left. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
To the plate now, Jon Berti, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Armenteros, just 24 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Nope. 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch outside. 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
That one's in there. 3-1. Katoh, base runner at first with 1 out. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So it's a 2-run shot for Matt Kemp. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Standing in now, Harold Ramirez.
Harold.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Ball 1.
Get down, 1-1.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And that's ball 3 now, as it just misses below the zone. Lewin Diaz would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside, he misses ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Next will be the designated hitter, Lewin Diaz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. Wichita's out in front, 2-0. Dustin Beggs is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now batting, Nick Tanalou. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tanalou.
Pitch on the way. Drilled to first. Reined in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 3.
Striding into the box, Miles Straw. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Straw is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Ball 2. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Wind Surge lead it 2-0. Ready now, Jesus Sanchez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way.
That's out.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Three and 1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The next 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Ryan Lavarnway. Fouled off. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The third baseman, Yosuke Kato.
Into the box now, Yosuke Kato. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, James Ritchie. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning.
The designated hitter, Dustin Garneau.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. First pitch on its way.
No, that's low.
One out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
3-1.
Down to 3-1.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Pops this one up. Kato over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Settling in now, Lorenzo Quintana will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string.
He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air now, out to right field. Ramirez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding in, John Birdie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So stepping in, Garrett Cooper looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
Belted high in the air out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball in.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike. Kemp in front at 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Coming to the plate now, Harold Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Jack Mayfield. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
McCormick.
Into the box, Chas McCormick. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Steven Wren waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting up, the right fielder, David Wren.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Wren. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lewin Diaz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez.
The center fielder,
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
At the plate now, Jazz Chisholm, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number one. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. Standing in, Ryan Lavarnway. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runners on first with one down. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now, Gosuke Katoh, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
From the stretch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, John Birdie. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 now. From the stretch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Brandon Bielak answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Matt Kemp will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Wichita's out in front, 4-0. Stepping in, Nick Tanalou back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. In there at the letters 0-1. Hit hard and caught down there at third. And an unlucky start to the 4th that time as the leadoff man is set down. At the plate, Miles Straw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The throw is wild and it gets away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, James Ritchie. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Harold Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Harold.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Three and 0 now. Lewin Diaz is on deck. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
At the plate, Lewin Diaz, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. From the stretch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jesus Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready for another chance? Jazz Chisholm 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Diaz picks it up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan LaVarnway.
Striding in once again, Ryan LaVarnway. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box goes Kato as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike.
You got a ball, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Here's the 3-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Austin Pruitt gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, John Birdie, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, but this will land untouched. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. The Wind Surge lead it 7-0. Standing in, Dustin Garneau. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
To 1-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now, Lorenzo Quintana. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jack Mayfield.
Digging in now, Jack Mayfield. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And there's ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2.
The count is full. 3-2.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. 5 innings complete. Wichita's out in front, 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Cooper. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCormick is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Kemp. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. Wren is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Ready for another shot now, Harold Ramirez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chas McCormick. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Set to deliver on 2-1.
Ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Full count now, 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Stepping into the box, Steven Wren. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way.
Ball back outside.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. This is in the air out to right field. Ramirez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nick.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Tanielu. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, number 3.
At the plate, Miles Straw. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Chisholm will put this one away, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. The Wind Surge lead it 7-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Lewin Diaz. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Down.
The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
popped up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now batting.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
From the belt, the pitch. Ryan Lavarnway is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. The count now at 2-1. The pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jamie Ritchie.
Stepping in, James Ritchie. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Dustin Garneau waits on deck. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Stepping in now, Dustin Garneau. Fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. Wichita's out in front 7-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in goes Kato. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Number 5, second baseman.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Stepping into the box, John Birdie. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Lorenzo Quintana. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jack Mayfield.
Now in the box, Jack Mayfield. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good
count.
job
1
of
and 2.
holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chas McCormick.
So coming to the plate, Chas McCormick. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ronel Blanco enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 58, Ronel.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up now, Matt Kemp. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
The left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Kemp.
Hey! 0-1.
Hit back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The pitch.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The 2-1.
Hey!
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball. At the plate, Lewin Diaz.
As he'll take a look at ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So they go down without a whimper here. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Wind Surge lead it 7-0. Josh Smith is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Josh Smith.
Ready once again, Steven Wren starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
And the pitch.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready on 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Miles Straw. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2. close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Wichita Wind Surge jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dustin Beggs gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Rogelio Armenteros couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score. First, for the victorious Wind Surge, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Express, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.